Today we are both powered and empowered by the internet. We are forgetting the old ways of doing things, such as Sam? Sam! Well, hello, Sam. How nice of you to join us. When was the last time you used your brain to solve a math problem? When was the last time you sent a letter in the mail to talk to someone? When was the last time you looked through a photo album that wasn't on your phone? You know, it wasn't that long ago that we lived without any notion of the web at all. We have led ourselves to believe that the web is a commodity that we need. Let me take you on a little history lesson, Sam. 2,400,518,376 people are using the internet worldwide. That's 37.3% of the world population. And 70% of those people use the internet every day. The world's biggest internet consumers reside in North America. Yes, here, with a whopping 78.6% of users. The number of internet users has grown 566% since the year 2000. Let me show you just what that means in the course of one day. On average, 137,344 new websites go live. 144 billion emails are sent, 68.8% of which are spam. 3,278,688,524 things are searched on Google. On Twitter, around 175 million tweets are sent. Facebook has 500 million people logging in, 2.7 billion likes are given, 300 million new photos are uploaded, and more than 500 trilobytes of data are uploaded to Facebook every day. That's 20,000 Blu-ray discs. On Instagram, 40 million photos are taken, 8,500 likes are given, 1.44 million comments are sent. YouTube has 4 billion views, 133 million hours of video are watched, 1,440 hours of video are uploaded. And just think that users spend an average of 3.2 hours each day on social networking sites. In just those 3.2 hours, you're contributing to this much data. So Sam, do you think you're wise enough to use the internet safely? Okay, but do you think 9-year-old Sam was? The age at which people are becoming an online identity is becoming younger and younger. Do you think you would have known how to update your antivirus software or how to verify if a source is safe to click on? Well, here, let me take you through the 3 easy steps of searching the internet safely and effectively. 1. Check your privacy settings. 2. Look to see if something seems fishy. 3. Mix it up. The internet. Nowadays, you aren't just catching up with old BFFs or sharing hilarious turtle videos. Nope, you're also using the web to do online banking, doing research, sharing ideas, and connecting with colleagues across the globe, which is why you need to know your information is safe. Rule number 1, check your privacy settings. Find out which type of account you have, public, personal, or private. Public. Available to anyone and anywhere. If you have a Twitter and or a Facebook account, I bet that someone you do not know has read one of your posts, possibly from a different country. What you post can be seen by future and present employers, and just because you delete what you or someone else posted online doesn't mean it's gone for good. What you post stays on the internet forever. So think before you post the picture of last night's crazy party. Personal is a setting that you can place on your online identities that allow only your friends or family to see your information, but this is still not a 100% secure way to post. You don't know who has access to your viewers' accounts, such as hackers who have a second feed on their accounts. Even with personal and private information, be careful what you post. Just because you only sent a message to your friend doesn't mean your friend is the only one who saw it. Private is something that you have to be sure of because it's the place you post your most important information, like your social security number and banking information. Always make sure that there's an HTTPS address because the S stands for secure. And there's a tiny lock symbol in the left corner of the URL box. Don't let anyone get a hold of your personal information that you post, or it could lead to identity theft. Be safe and post responsibly. Are you keeping up, Sam? Good. Next is the second rule. Look to see if something seems fishy. You have to be aware of the different types of scams that can harm you or your computer. The three main cyber attacks are phishing, malware, and denial of service attacks. Phishing. Phishing is exactly what it sounds like. Phishing for information. Phishing attacks appear to be trustworthy websites, sometimes even replicas of popular pages that you use in order to get your personal information, such as usernames, passwords, or credit card information. Once you are phished, hackers can use your accounts to send attacks to people you are connected to. Malware. Malware is short for malicious software. Doesn't sound good, does it? Viruses, spyware, and worms are all forms of malware that infiltrate your computer to look for private information or disrupt programs and software. Denial of service attacks, or DOS, are attacks that attempt to disrupt network connections to a certain user by flooding and overwhelming the server. On a large scale, these attacks can be threatening to things such as national security and public services like banks. Sam? Sam! Are you following along? Good. The third and last rule is to mix it up. Never use the same login. Always use different usernames and passwords for different websites. Think before you click. Verify the site, links, and individuals before connecting with them online. Don't share personal information with anyone over the internet unless you're 100% sure it's safe. Keep your antivirus software and protection up to date. Thank you for watching.